the other. Love or list 'em, love or list 'em.
Welcome to Love 'Em or List 'Em. We do this every single Thursday at this time. It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah. We've all been in those weird dating situations where we ask our friends and family for help.
That's right.
Those
it's always
challenges we face.
Absolutely. Sorry, Kyle.
It's okay. Now we have everybody, Sarah.
Exactly. It's always easier to talk it out. I'm an extrovert. I like to solve things while I'm talking.
Yes, Sarah. You should hear Sarah's extrovertness in our studio sometimes, too.
That's true.
Hey, Sarah, do you realize you're talking out loud right now? Oh, no, I didn't actually.
That happens.
With that, we got Madeline right now, who has been in an otherwise good relationship for the last 7 or 8 months, but evidently she's considering ending a relationship because of her boyfriend's family that she spent a lot of time with last weekend or recently in Myrtle Beach. With that, Madeline with us right now to pick up the rest of that. So, what was it exactly for you, Madeline, with your boyfriend's family that you're like, I don't know if this is for me anymore?
It was the first time, meeting and being around all of his family at the same time.
Okay.
And I finally, really got to know who he has been around, his whole life. And, he said he grew up in a small town near Goldsboro, but I didn't realize how much these people radiate small town vibes.
Hold on a second. A lot of people are from small towns. I'm from a small town. And being from a small town is not a bad thing. So why was it a bad thing for you?
These people are like the lower level version of Cousin Eddie's family, but instead of an RV, they are totally fine taking showers at a Pilot gas station bathroom if they had to. So,
oh, that sounds like you're being quite judgmental. So they're just country folk.
Why was this so shocking to you, Madeline?
Well, my boyfriend, Travis, he's really well dressed. He lives in North Hills, and I was just absolutely shocked. Like, how is he who he is, but his family is who they are? Look, I know I sound really b***y right now, but I can't be the only one who's had, a shocking about face when they met the other half family. There wasn't, a moment that stood out. It was just their overall natural and educated conversational vibe they offered. There's, not to mention, they look at a 15% tip at a Myrtle Beach restaurant, they're putting down a payment on a Lexus.
Wow.
I was even hesitant to go to Myrtle Beach in the first place, but I wanted to be with his family and, wanted to be around them.
Yeah, I think maybe, I'm hearing this and Sarah's hearing this, and I feel the same way you do. Madeline, obviously it seems like you come from a particular level of maybe income, class, something along those lines. But I think maybe, have you ever thought about maybe this is also on you and not just his family? Maybe his family is actually a really great time, really pleasant. Maybe that's why you like this guy so much, because of his personality and who he's become because of his family. I think based on how you've talked about them makes me think maybe you're not the greatest person and some of this is actually on you and kind of how you're looking at things.
No, believe me, I did the best I could with these people, but I'm significantly different. And I'm sure they felt that at times too, but I really tried.
Well, even if that is true, just because you're different than somebody doesn't mean you need to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You can be different than people and still get along with them.
I think it's okay. Maybe a great life lesson for you is trying to accept people that don't,
look just like you and come from where you come from.
Exactly. But I don't think, like you said, kicking him out and ending maybe an otherwise great relationship because of something that you're unsure about with this family. I'm not sure if that's the case. Madeline, stay right there, okay?
Okay.
Oh boy. That is Madeline. I already have a feeling what you guys are going to say about her. Hey, but we've made it this far. I don't know if this is, let's see, helping her out versus maybe kind of exercising these things that we're feeling about the person.
Sometimes life lessons have to come from the radio.
With the things that she said. With that, we have Alicia with us right now. Madeline, I hope, is turned down for this. I don't think she can hear this next part. Alicia, good morning.
Good morning.
Did you hear what Madeline just said?
Yeah, I'm not on her side at all. I think he should list her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty obvious, right?
Yeah, she just seems snobbish. I mean, maybe she should have asked a few more questions before, how's your family? Maybe meet the family. I don't know if she's met them. This was her first time. But I'm from like Roseville, Wake Forest, North Carolina, and I would say I'm very country. Like I go hunting, I get downright and dirty in the mud, and I just feel like she's a how do you say it? Goody two shoes.
Yeah,
no,
that's it.
she's not a goody two shoes. She is a prissy person.
She's all those things.
She is prissy. Go ahead.
I think she's seen, okay, he dresses nice, maybe like there's money behind it, but I felt like, no, I don't know if I really like her.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, thank you, Alicia, for your opinion. I think you might be speaking for most of the audience.
Alicia, thank you for calling. Have a good day.
You too.
We got Kim in Holly Springs with us right now. Welcome to Love 'Em or List 'Em. We will rejoin Madeline in just a second with her final decision. But what are you going to do right now, Kim, if you are Madeline or actually maybe the boyfriend?
She is very judgmental, and I think he would be better off without her.
I second that because I think that, she didn't give unless they're, like I said, unless they're racist or do something that's like morally deprived. I think that there's no reason not to like everybody.
No, everybody should be on the same footing. I have come up in life, and I try to treat everyone
exactly
as with respect and on the same footing as everybody else.
Yeah, well, we agree with you. We got a lot of calls on this, but thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. The best way I can put it is I feel like this is Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie in The Simple Life. She came from a very certain class of how she lives. And now it's this family, and it's
rude.
just not, she just doesn't know how to adapt.
It's rude.
She does not know how to adapt. I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying it seems like this is what she's lived in her life. Next up, we have Tom. Welcome to Kyle, Brian, and Sarah. You're in the middle of Love 'Em or List 'Em right now. You heard what Madeline's about. What do you want to say?
Well, I totally agree with what you guys said to her. Sounds like good advice. And the way she said what she said, I totally agree with you. But similar situation, I married into a family that we never got along. When you marry somebody, you marry the family as well. And you got to think, well, do you want to raise your kids in that? Or if you're not going to be happy, you're not going to be happy. Whether you're being a snob or not.
Right.
I kind of agree with her. Just get out.
Okay,
it's not going to work. Just get out.
Tom, I hear what you said, man, and I feel you on that. I grew up in a small town, white guy over here, and I married into a Puerto Rican family, as I've said, and it was like a shot of 15 Red Bulls in me when I go to parties and trying to get in on conversations. Not a bad thing, and this was not a negative experience for me, maybe kind of to what you said. But when you come from certain backgrounds and then you marry in or date a completely different background, I know there can be some challenges, and she's like, I don't know what to do here. Hey, Tom, thank you for calling, man, and listening. You have a good day.
Sure. All right, you too. Bye.
Make a good point, though. He makes a good point that, despite the fact this comes from a bad place, if she's going to be miserable, she's probably going to make everyone around her miserable. She might as well just get to stepping.
She had her vibes that she felt last week, but I'm sure the family also felt a type of way like, what's wrong with her, too?
We won't know, though.
Yes, we'll never know that. With that, Madeline has been listening, and Madeline is back with us right now. Madeline, obviously you were not a big fan of the family, but you care a lot about the son, the brother, that type of thing, and your boyfriend that you've seen the last 7-8 months or whatnot. What are you going to do, love them or list them?
I mean, I'm going to get a lot of hate. People are going to judge me, but I just don't see myself being around these people in the future. So I'm going to have to list them.
Well, I got to say, Madeline, I feel like he's dodging a bullet.
It seems like I'm with you, Madeline. You are coming across a particular type of way. I do think maybe you could look at yourself in the mirror a little bit in this. Obviously, you identify in a very kind of certain class of society, and his family doesn't fit that for you. For Sarah and I, who grew up in small towns and have people that we love that probably offer the exact same vibe that you're mentioning, it's offensive.
And I've also been judged for my family before, and I don't appreciate it. So Good luck to you. Hopefully you'll learn some lessons in life and look back on this and say, hey, I kind of was judgy and I hope I didn't hurt him too badly.
I just know myself. So yeah.